Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Tennessee Soul Family. How are you guys doing on this marvelous Monday night? It is time for dinner in the Thomas household, and I am getting ready to make that soup I've been promising for probably 4 days. Excuse me. So, y'all come on in and let's get ready to get started to make some soup. I hope you all had a wonderful, prosperous day. Recuperating from the weekend is it's something else when you had a lot of plans, is it not? See, we already got everybody popping on. How you guys doing? Thank y'all for joining us. My voice is still cracking just a little bit, but it's been going in and out today. Tiffany, I am Candy Girl Johnson. It's the first one I see to say hello. How are you, Tiffany? I appreciate you coming in. Y'all are throwing those love bubbles out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. 249, 279. Y'all do me a favor right now. Go down at the bottom. Hit the SHARE button. Put it to your timeline, put it to your groups. Let everybody know that Tennessee Soul Food and Family is live because this is being cross-posted to Tennessee Soul Food. So I love you guys. I hope who else we got on? Hold on. Kaya Baker says, hello, family. Anita Loving Life Harper. Hi, Christian Bigelow. How you doing? Peggy Williams. She gives us the big wave. How you doing, Peggy? Diane Johnson, hello. Karen Whiteside White, hi there. I'd like to give a big shout out to our moderators, Miss Tracy Hopewell Graves, Tracy Atkins, and Dawn Geiger. How you guys doing? Y'all come on in. Tell a friend. Y'all go tell your mama and your daddy that we live, because you know that's how it is. You got to tell everybody that we live. 579 people done jumped right on in. Carla Thaxton Pipkin, hello everyone. How are you? Miss Mabel Woodward, how are you? Quintella Renee Noel shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Quintella. Shirley A. Wilson, I hope you got some rest, Christy. I have such a busy weekend celebrating your baby's birthday. Yes. I slept in this morning. Me and Big Low both did because I was tired. I was beat down. My back was hurting. You know, when you're busy doing things, you get, it's like that, I guess what you call it, the adrenaline rush of doing what you're doing. So you ignore oh, my back's hurting, my legs hurt, my feet hurt, blah, blah, blah. You ignore it. But once you get still, everything weighs down. Then, honey, it's rough. So, but other than that, I feel good. I feel good. Besides my voice still cracking in and out, I feel good today. So, Nicole White says, I said hello after. Well, how you doing? I didn't see it, Nicole. I got you that time. Nicola Kirby, good evening to you as well. Armalis Mitchell, how you doing? Roxanne Cooper, good evening. TSF, good evening to you as well. Dornisha Curry, hi family. How are you feeling tonight, Christy? I feel good. Melvin Woodward says, good. How are you, Christy? Where'd it go? Good. How are you, Christy? Had working lady for your family, working hard for your family. Yeah, I always do. I always work hard for my family because they do the same for me. So one good turn deserves another is what I say. 1,000 beautiful people on already. Thank you guys. Sharon Brown, thank you for your stars. Marietta James, good evening. How am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you? All right, so we're going to get started with this soup. I've already got a pot over here that's starting to boil for my noodles. It's got water in here, so I'm getting the water boiling. Then we're going to cut up some potatoes and get those in there. And I'm going to brown, get my words right, brown my ground beef with some onions. This is a quick, simple, my mom called it beef vegetable soup. Tasha Harris, I saw your alarms. Tasha Harris says, hello, my favorites. Hello, Tasha. Thank you so much. So I'm going to get ready to cook this soup. 1.2 thousand beautiful people on. Valerie Rudd, how are you doing, sweetheart? So y'all come on in. I love those love bubbles. Y'all keep them coming. Keep them coming. So we're going to start off with getting this ground beef into this pot. There we go. Hold on. Let me get this. Hold please. Y'all hold just a second, please. Decline. There we go. All right. So now let's get our ground beef going. Waiting on this water to start boiling so that I can get my noodles because I'm going to be using just regular elbow noodles. Jose Cox says I made chicken noodle soup tonight. That is really good. I love a good soup. It's just I've been wanting this soup for a few days. I got cat ears. Hey, Karen Whiteside White. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for your star, sweetheart. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. So we're just going to be using regular elbow noodles. I usually like to use the large elbow noodles, but that is probably the hardest thing to find. At one point in time, I could find them at Food Giant and every once in a while at Walmart. Like I could always find them at Food Giant. But at Walmart, I never could find them, but every once in a while. So I don't know what's up with that, but either way, I got to use regular noodles, but it's okay. Dion Simmons says, I made homemade chili today. Oh my goodness. Why? Stop. Do not disturb. That's not my phone. It's yours. Let's see. Do not disturb. Where's it at? Y'all hold, please. Done. All right. I'm back. Okie dokie. So let's see here. Martha said, what did Martha say? Hold on, Martha. What'd you say? She said, what do I have to do to get y'all to see my comment? Well, Martha, I caught someone replying to you then. We're not looking at the screen all the time, sweetheart. So it's kind of hard. Just keep pushing your comment in and eventually we may catch it. There's a lot going on. All right. So this was about a pound and a half of ground beef that I had left over. So now let's get my chopper. Get ready to chop my ground beef. I had to find it. So what all did y'all see? Some of y'all already chimed in earlier, but what you had for dinner tonight? I saw chicken noodle soup. I saw chili. So what are some of you guys cooking tonight? Yes, Wanda Panterbell. It's hard sometimes, so we have to try. Oh, Becky said she made a veggie soup as well. Denise Ross comes in and said, what's for dinner? I am doing a simple beef vegetable soup. Y'all see me make it a million times. But that's what we're going to make. Betty Hand said, my aunt, hold on, Betty. Betty Harn, why did it go away? Hold on, Betty. I'm trying. Betty Harn said, my aunt made soup with the elbow macaroni. Yes. My mom actually makes the soup different. Now, the base of it is the same. But she uses spaghetti noodles. That's what she uses. Deborah Poison Sutton said, I made Salisbury beef and mashed potatoes. Ooh, that sounds really good. Rose said, burger and fries. I love a burger and fry. Lakeisha Bonner, I just saw you pop in. How you doing, sweetheart? She said, I'm eating some chicken wings. You know, that's my thing, girlfriend. I love it. Ophelia Ruth says, good evening, Christy. I just turned in. What are you cooking? I am doing, and she said she had a chef salad. I am making a beef vegetable soup and probably a PB&J sandwich to go with it. About it. Brenda Vickers said chicken, potatoes, and green beans. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I love that. That sounds great. Lynette Z. Zopez Smith says, can't wait to see how this is done. I have never done beef vegetable soup before. I am pro lentil ham soup. Okay. Yeah, this is simple. It's ground beef. And you're going to put whatever you like in it. Okay. But the way I grew up with it being made was brown ground beef with onions, tomato juice, whatever type of noodle you want to use, potatoes, and mixed vegetables. That's what it is. Mixed vegetables. And that's it. You keep it as simple. This is one of those remember I always tell y'all play with your food? This is one of those recipes where you can play with your food. Because a lot of time, y'all seen me put a lot of stuff in my soup and y'all seen me keep it minimal. Tonight's minimal. We're going to keep it simple. We got 2 cans of mixed vegetables. We got 3 potatoes over here. We got an onion. We got a box of elbow noodles and we got 2 cans of tomato juice. Usually I like to put the diced tomatoes and all that kind of stuff in there too. I don't have all that tonight. We're just going to keep it simple. So while this is getting started, excuse me. I got something on my lip. So,
everybody, how y'all guys doing?
There it is. Lord. Y'all was asking. There he is.
Let me figure out how to get this thing up.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all, we up. What's up, everybody? Big Low in the house, that's right.
Y'all know what can't be nowhere without my better half. Y'all know better.
So what's going on, everybody? This is Big Low. We
Y'all know better.
Suit eternity right here. Let's move in.
Y'all know my better half is right here by my side always.
I don't like this stand.
You don't like that one? It's a little smaller.
Oh, it don't tilt.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. The top of it doesn't tilt like the other one does.
Nope.
Yeah, they're two different ones from two different companies.
And on top of that, I can't. All right, y'all. Here we go.
It's like this. You can tell Tobias picked that one out because you like that one, and I picked that one out.
There we go.
All right, so I'm just getting this chopped up so we can get started. I didn't preheat my pan. Let's get some season your meat.
What's up, Mike Romeo? He said, "What's up, Big Low? I'm good, man. What's up?" Sandra Falker said, "Hi, Christy.
Hey,
Didn't you do some tomatoes? I missed that one." Sherry Brown said, "Well, look who stepped up, stepped in."
y'all know he ain't fun. Y'all know better.
Well, it's supposed to be my day off.
Yeah, this is my doing.
This supposed to be my day off.
It was. You said you weren't doing nothing.
I told Chris today, I said, "Look, man, I'm still pissed off at that game last night.
I know. I'm sorry.
I done broke my recliner.
He did, y'all. He got so mad he broke the recliner.
Oh yeah, I pissed off at that game last night, man. I ain't never coming back to Detroit as long as I live. Don't even call. In my fact, any of y'all people in Detroit, don't even comment tonight. Gary Craig, don't say nothing.
Lori Campbell, he don't mean it. He don't mean it, Lori.
I do too, man.
He don't mean it.
That's the reason why I quit watching sports. I used to be a
he was into it, y'all. I ain't seen him into nothing like that.
I used to be a Detroit fan back in the day. I had to, just like you see me with this hat on all the time. That used to be me in Detroit. I had the D on there. Let me tell you something. They ain't been to the Super Bowl since 1991. Last time they hit the playoffs like they did this time. I was hyped up, y'all. I was looking at that game 17 to, no, what was it?
24 to 7, yeah.
First half.
We was like, yeah, they got
this. They need to take Detroit. I know I'm going to piss people off. They're going to get back to Christian. But I got to say this, because if I don't, I don't feel right. They need to fire the coach from Detroit for that play he made. Instead of punting it, they went for it.
Yeah, he should have.
That right there changed the game.
Should have done too. Yeah, they should have done.
They need to fire the coach. That's the first thing they do. Okay. Then they need to take every contract on that club in Detroit Lions, and they need to pay them off. Get rid of that whole team.
I can't.
They need to get rid of the Detroit Lions, y'all. I done got on Amazon and ordered all. I done got my hat. I told Christy. 2 weeks from now, we having a Detroit Lions Super Bowl party.
I mean, we done planned it.
I done been on Amazon. I'm on QVC, waiting for the game to be over.
He ready,
I done made that post. Y'all see that post I made last night?
He was ready,
y'all see the hat? The hat?
He was ready.
I'm Detroit Lions down to the bone, baby. I done told Christy, look, next 2 weeks, all I'm wearing is blue Detroit. I was hyped. I'm on the phone trying to get hold of Gary Craig. I'm on the phone trying to call anybody I know that live in Michigan. Gary Craig, he on there. I tried to call you last night, man. Tell y'all something.
He was ready, y'all.
When they flipped that ball over, let me tell you something. I broke my recliner.
He did, y'all. He broke it.
I got some, man. Let me tell you something.
Tobias turned around and looked like,
I ain't coming back to Detroit no more. Y'all, I'm done with it. I'm through with them.
I can't.
They need to fire the whole team.
I ain't seen you that riled up about sports in a long time.
Now since Michael Jordan quit.
I ain't seen you that riled. You was riled up too. He had me off. Both of us in here screaming at TV.
Even Christy was in it.
I was rooting for Detroit. I really was.
I tried to call Gary Craig. I thought, look, tell you something. Gary Craig.
Come on.
I tried to call you last night and cuss you out, man. You didn't even have nothing to do with it. I just
Don't you go cussing out?
I just know he live in Detroit. I had to find somebody in Detroit cuss him out. I tried to call Gary Craig. I said, I can't do it, man.
I can't deal with you.
I love you, brother.
I can't deal with you.
Gary Craig, I love Gary Craig, man.
I can't deal with you. I swear I can't.
But anyway, we're going to get back to it. I had to let that out there. That's the reason why y'all didn't see me when it first went on. I didn't want to show my face after I posted that there hat. Y'all see before the game was over, y'all see that post I put up? It ain't up there no more. I put up a post me wearing that Detroit hat,
like I'm deleting it.
And the stadium in the background. Like, I was hyped up, man. I had to go ahead and delete. I had to delete that whole post. I was mad last night, man.
He was hot, y'all. He was really hot. That's why you don't watch sports.
That's why I don't get into it like that, man, because I ain't got this in. But anyway, going back, tell me what you doing.
All right, so I know someone was making the comment that before I used tomatoes. I did. I used diced tomatoes. I don't have no diced tomatoes tonight, so I ain't doing diced tomatoes. This is one of those recipes, like I said, you play with it. You use what you got. This is one of them soups I seen my mama one day. She had potatoes in it. Some days she didn't have potatoes in it. Because guess what? She didn't have no potatoes, so she didn't put no potatoes in it.
That's right.
This is one of them quick and simple, throw it together soups.
Tina Gomez said, come on into the Kansas Chiefs seat. Nah, I ain't done it.
You do got a San Francisco blanket, though, I bought you years ago.
I got us. Where's it at? I need to go
in the closet.
What closet?
The hall closet.
So, that's right.
You got a San Francisco blanket. I bought you that long time ago when you was off in San Francisco.
I forgot about that.
Got light. It did have lights and stuff. It's probably in the back on the bottom. Look on the bottom towards the back. I gotta clean that closet out. You see it? It's red. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I guess I'm gonna look.
You got to pull out old trusty.
Thank you for reminding me that.
You got to pull out old trusty, yo. I bought him that years ago for Christmas.
All right, y'all.
You got to pull out old trusty.
You can say today, baby.
I pulled out old trusty.
One of my favorite colors to y'all.
It is,
baby.
Old trusty 49ers.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna make it official, damn it, boy.
You going for the 40? Going with the 40s?
Hey, I'm gonna make it official, baby.
You going with the 49ers? That's funny. You're silly.
We're gonna go home. We're gonna go to ride with the 49ers, baby. I'm gonna go and ride. Look, every time y'all see me till next week, that's what I'm doing. This is my Superman cake.
That's your Superman cake, baby.
Come on, put it up, little baby. This is a man, his word. Come on, baby. Come on. Hold it for a minute, y'all.
Wait a minute, I got onion on my hand. Wait. Wait, I got to do it. Wait. Hold on, I have onion.
Nothing without a Superman touch. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, baby.
This is a man where. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. This is a man where. Come on, pat me, baby.
Come on. Woo. Yes, you got it. Come on.
But it wouldn't mean nothing. Woo. Without a 49ers touch. Come on, baby.
I can't do it this
We're going to run with it. Come on.
I can't do it this way, y'all.
We running with the 49ers, baby. Come on. We done it. We ain't mad no more.
Daddy's silly. He being silly. That's all.
What's up, Mariah? How you doing?
Daddy and him being silly.
We running with the 49ers now. We running with it. I feel better now,
You feel better now?
I feel better now.
I can't.
I feel better.
I can't deal with you.
So we about to cook this soup, y'all. We finna get it down. Y'all make sure y'all SHARE the video. Put it to your timeline, baby. Let's get with it.
Yes, please.
I have to put my pajamas on and do my skincare.
You say what? Okay, you finna do your skincare. You gonna do all the products you got? Okay.
I promise you. What did Mama tell you? What did Mama promise you? What did I promise you we was gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go to get the fine makeup.
Where we going?
So,
you remember? Remember how to say it? Ulta and Sephora.
Ulta and Sephora. I don't know.
You can go to Ulta and Sephora.
Sephora, yeah.
Can you say ain't no bandwagon going on here? I'm jumping bandwagon tonight, baby.
Okay.
Frankie Ribbon Brooks said, good evening, Big Low. How you doing?
I'm making soup, but I will fix you whatever you want.
Okay.
You know, I'll fix you some chicken and green beans. How's that sound?
What's up, Jeanette Knox King? How are you doing?
Hey, Jeanette.
She a call. You said, I know Mariah enjoyed her birthday. Yeah, she did.
She did.
Jacqueline Ann said, good evening. How you doing? Vermont Murphy said, now that's just cook. You are a beautiful family. Well, thank you very much. Sharon Bateman, thank you for sharing. Valerie Coughlin said, Mariah's baby pictures are beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. Yeah,
I know she was a beautiful baby. She's still a beautiful young lady. But she was a All our kids were beautiful kids.
She growing up on us.
She is.
Even Robin said, trade a bit low. I got look.
Even said you was a
I
traitor.
can't miss out on the Super Bowl spectators. And I was so convinced Detroit was going to win, man.
He was really convinced, y'all. He was super convinced.
I was.
He was super convinced that they was going to win. And I thought they had it. That first half, I really thought they had it. I was like, oh, they got
24-7, I knew they had it.
I'm like, they got this.
I knew they had it.
And then they didn't score it all in the third. And
They
when they
didn't
scored in the fourth, it was at the
second
end.
half. They didn't score none.
Well, they scored at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but look,
That was it.
but see,
It was too late.
49ers 27 points in the second half, and man, come on.
The biggest comeback in history. They
I
done it.
ainn with it no more. Karen Dixon, they would say, hey there from Minnesota, how you doing? We got
Hey, sweetheart.
2,300 people.
Everybody,
Make sure y'all keep SHARENIN, whatever you call it. And to our moderators, don't know if she said,
I did.
Dawn Geiger, Tracy Atkins, and Tracy Worker. We appreciate you guys coming in. I know some of y'all, if you ain't watching the replay, and then y'all watching the replay, this is Monday night, y'all. Monday night, and we are cooking, Chris is cooking vegetable soup.
All right, so I got some beef broth that I'm just finna to cook my potatoes in, give them a richer flavor instead of water.
Vicky Green said, I wanted Detroit to win. I know, man. I was with him. And here's the thing about it. I used to live in Detroit. When I was young, I used to live in Detroit with my daddy. So that's the only team. Now, we got Tennessee Titans down here, of course. But I don't think Tennessee going to advance to the Super Bowl no time soon. So Detroit was a city that I got to rep because I used to actually live there. I used to have a zip code there in Detroit when I was young.
That's right.
My daddy used to stay there. I got a first cousin that stay up there. I got ties in Detroit, man. So that was the closest to the Super Bowl win I was going to come for a while, man. And plus, Detroit used to be one of my favorite teams, and I love Detroit hats. I was about to, man, but I'm over it, y'all. We're going to rock with the 49ers, y'all.
Okay.
Now, said I was cheering for Baltimore and Detroit, man. Teresa Norton said, hey, family in Detroit, but Kansas City is my team.
Oh, suka down. The Chiefs.
I like the Chiefs color. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. Devin Wishmore said, good evening, y'all, from North Alabama. I think that's what
How you doing?
Sylvia Edwards said, girl, how do it he too much? Tamara Parker said, Mariah's birthday was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful creature can always do her thing. I love Mariah's. Yeah, she had a good one. She had a very good one.
She did.
Natalie Miller said, hello from Tampa, Florida.
Hello, Natalie.
Valerie Ann Carmen said, I know the soup is going to be delicious.
Thank you.
Yes, it's going to be very good. Bernie Shim said, Kansas City all the way. Vicky Green said, the Chief. L.O.S. Smith said, Kansas City is my team also. Coy Pig said, Kansas City. Willie Bridges said, hello, Tennessee Soul family from Arkansas. Well, hello.
Well, hello.
And Bradley Jones said, family from Detroit too. Also, every summer we went there from Nashville, Tennessee. There you go. You homegirl. Sylvia Edwards said, oh, yeah. Nadine Gente, I think. Good evening. How you doing? Gloria Harris Ross said, don't give up, y'all. Come back here. What's up, Linda Bolton Dillion? See that big low 49er game in Detroit first half? I missed it. Jeanette Gibson, Barbara Newell. How you doing? Sandra Dahl said, no Chiefs. Taylor Swift. That's where the money coming in at. Taylor
That's
Swift.
the money bag right there.
First thing they said on the
Good Morning America. Yep. First thing
they hollered out on Good Morning America.
Taylor.
The Chiefs. Look, they ain't focused on the Chiefs. They focused on Taylor Swift. Because if Taylor Swift be at the Super Bowl, which you know she gonna be there.
Of course she is. Her man is playing.
She bringing everybody and they daddy with them. That's money right there, baby. Because all them girls who don't even watch football,
Get money.
they getting the Kansas City Chiefs shirt, jacket, hat, scarf, glove. They making money on that. That's why I knew Kansas City was going. Lori and listen, I know these girls wore y'all out all weekend.
Oh, Lord, you just don't know, honey. Christy was a tad sister yesterday.
I took the girls home.
You took the girls home. Mariah fell asleep on the way there. Didn't you say she fell asleep before y'all could get to the girls' house?
Got out the city limits.
And then when she got home, she laid across her bed with her new blanket from her Auntie Lisa. And laid up on that big old unicorn and went straight to sleep and slept for about 3 hours.
Straight to sleep.
She was out.
Alice Grateful said, hello from Nashville. Sharon Rice said, I hate to say it, Big Low, but Chief got this one. Well, when it come down to the Chief, I do believe the Chief, because you know they return their champions, baby. So I think Kansas is going to pull this off. They're going to do a repeat, baby. But I'm hitting for the 49ers just because I just want to go for the underdog.
So you're just going for the underdog.
I'm always for the underdog.
You always have been. If your team didn't go, you was always for the underdog.
If my team don't go, I go for the underdog. It is me. Mary Ann said she hopes she stay in Japan. Is that where she at, Japan?
She said she hopes she stay in Japan. I can't. You want Taylor to stay in Japan?
My thing's stuck on 2.3. I don't know how many people on. Let me see.
All right, let's drain these noodles here.
So she's draining her noodles right now, y'all.
Yep, I'm finna put our, oh, sorry. I didn't see you right there. I apologize. Let's get our tomato sauce in here. Cut this down some. It's too high. I want to burn my stuff. Go off right there. All right, let's get our tomato sauce open. All the pretty girls walk like this, this.
Sylvia Edwards said, Big Low, keep it coming. You know what I'm saying. Jackie Woods, Vanessa Bryant said, facts. Wendy Hart said, that's my favorite soup. Vegetable soup, yeah, it's good.
Honey, that's the stuff right there. I always got something I can't find. Always. Lord, help me. That day. Time to clean this drawer out again. Lord, y'all got your drawers that just keep getting just a hot mess.
I don't see that.
I didn't say you did it. I said the drawers. Excuse me.
I always keep the drawers pretty straight.
Yeah, you and Tobias do.
Tracy Durham said, we had the vegetable soup made with ground turkey. It was good. Yeah, vegetable soup is good. Chrissy make this. She loves vegetable soup. I do.
I love it.
Cynthia McKinney said, hello, Thomas family. Monday night goodness. I know soup. And it's not really that cold out there.
It's not.
Matter of fact, it felt pretty decent outside. I went out today. I got my boat out.
He ready, y'all. Ready.
I'm fishing tomorrow, baby. It's supposed to be 60 degrees.
He ready.
I'm ready, baby. I pulled it. I didn't even say that. I just walked out the front door.
He walked out the door. I thought you were going outside to go and take care of, go ahead and feed the dogs for the day when you went outside earlier. And all of a sudden, I see just a quick glimpse. Go by, and I said, is that his boat? Then I look out the door and I don't see him. Of course, because he got to turn around so he can back it in right. So next thing I know, I see it pull up. I said, uh-oh, he ready.
I got my pressure washer out. Look, I had
he
to
ready. I was like, uh-oh, he ready.
Snow glaze off of it and get it off my SUV. I got the boat cleaned up. All I got to do is get up in the morning, gas it up, and I'll tell you right now, as soon as I take Alyssa to school, I'm gone.
Are you leaving that early?
I'm leaving that early. I ain't waiting.
Are you gonna be gone all day?
I'm gone to the. Don't look for me till the sun go down, and you might not catch me after that.
Fine, then.
I'm telling you, don't look for me tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Then.
I ain't been fishing in what, 3 weeks, month?
No, you ain't been fishing in about a month and a half.
I ain't been fishing in 6 weeks. Oh Lord. I can't wait till spring. I was gonna wait out. Thank you, Roxanne Lee, for the star. We appreciate it.
I told you ain't gonna wait. You kept saying you gonna wait. I was like, whatever. As soon as we get a 60-degree day, you gone.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I got to get up in the morning, baby.
It's supposed to be 60 degrees and sunny tomorrow.
And
He's
sunny.
ready.
Oh Lord.
He is ready. As soon as he seen it, I knew it. I said, uh-oh.
So we might be eating fish tomorrow, because I ain't got that many. I ain't got the thought of. So if I bring fresh catfish, we eating. Lachelle Walt, thank you for the stars.
Thanks, Lachelle. I said, uh-oh, he ready.
We appreciate y'all guys. Give me about the gay stars that I didn't recognize. I am sorry. Charge it to my head. Christopher to put this tomatoes in here.
Yeah, tomato sauce.
Thank you, Lachelle Walt. And we like to appreciate everybody who rocked with us during Mariah's birthday. All you guys who sent.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Showing out. We didn't unnotice any birthday wish. A lot of y'all guys text personally and said happy birthday.
Yeah, we had even a few phone calls.
We had 3 phone. Yeah, people phone called and wanted to talk. Y'all made her feel really special.
That was so sweet.
So all you guys who gave cards, any of y'all, we had a lot of y'all sent gifts, cards, cash apps, virtual cards. Thank you, Quintina Munson Green. Thank you for your stars, Quintina. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. So any of y'all guys who we appreciate it. We got many a text.
We did.
So and we save all of them. We save all the cards.
Phone calls. It was beautiful.
She was very, very humble. Y'all made her feel real well, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
10th birthday. That was a milestone, y'all.
I know.
The next milestone is 16. All the ones in between that,
well,
she just
13 because then she's officially a teenager.
Yeah, when she turned a teenager,
I ain't ready.
Okay,
Okay,
Carl
so
said
this
the birthday party was beautiful. Thank you.
well, thank you. So this morning, to my surprise, take Alyssa to school, come back, lay back down because I'm tired. So I'm laying there trying to go to sleep, and Good Morning America's coming on, right? So
happy birthday, Qualandia Woodward.
Happy birthday, Qualanda.
Qualanda, happy birthday. And anybody who got a birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday to all of the January birthdays. Happy birthday to all of y'all. But yes, to my surprise this morning, I get up and take Alyssa to school. And when I get back and I get ready to laying down, trying to, doze back off. And you know how they show the highlights for Good Morning America, the things they're going to talk about. Well, one of the things they wanted to talk about this morning was the Tween skincare craze.
I didn't know it was a craze.
I didn't know it was a craze.
It's going on social media.
All social media platforms.
We thought she was just doing it because that's just what she
That's what her and her little circle was doing. You know what I'm saying? We were thinking it's just, her and her little circle of friends. That's what they're into. No. This is a...
Trina Locker said her baby girl turned 2 yesterday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
We said happy birthday, 2 years old. Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, apparently this is a whole craze type of thing for the tween ages. That's the age 10 to right before 13. It's a big old craze for these young ladies that they are all into skincare, and they were talking about the
Jackie Bright. Happy birthday! She
Thank you, Jackie.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Jackie. And they were talking. The main purpose was talking about the proper skincare for these young ladies, because and I had this conversation with Mariah already when she was in the store. I need skincare. Of course, me, I'm like, girl, all you need is some lotion and some soap and water. Because that's all her mama used. Simple. Keep it simple. But she wanted, so I had to explain to her about her skin not being aged. So, you don't need something that's anti-wrinkle or toning.
Tina Singer said she's seen the same thing on Good Morning.
Yes. So,
we watch Good Morning America every day.
Every morning. So, of course, I had to, I was like, okay, that's the same thing I told my daughter. Of course, she didn't understand it at first. Because I was like, baby, you're too young for some of this stuff that you're picking out. Your skin is still young.
Vanessa Madison said her granddaughter is 10 and she's into the skincare.
Yes.
So is that something going on with y'all, these little young girls?
Pay attention to what they're using. Because for me, I already told my daughter, we're not using certain products because of her age.
Lee Smith, she said, it's a thing going on with these young girls. I didn't know that.
We had no clue. We thought it was just her circle.
So I think her friend, her friend Nancy, did Nancy the one talk you into getting into the skincare?
Not really.
That's something you got on your own?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what these tweens, they call them from 10 to 13. They had it on Good Morning America. That is a social media thing where these little young girls, they doing skincare. And so they made a special about how to, show the certain kind.
Them what type of skincare to use. And of course, like I said, I already had this conversation with my child.
Yeah. Felicia Mason said, nope, it's nationwide. My 11-year-old cousin wants Glow recipe for Safari. Well, on Good Morning America this morning, I think it was more of a promotional because, anytime.
I'm about to do it now.
Okay, go ahead.
She said she's about to go do, you going to do your skincare now? So she had a video that she put up today. We had to take it down because we had some issues with it, but we're going to let her do her skincare tomorrow and post it back up.
Excuse me, baby. Barbara
Newell said, YouTube is being a Barbie. Veronica Bickneck said it was on Today's Show last week. Okay. Well,
so it's a thing. Like I said, just if you have granddaughters, nieces, daughters, and you had never thought about it, pay attention to what they're using, because this stuff that's made for us who's on up in age,
it can damage
their skin. So pay attention to what they're using.
Edna Shaw said my granddaughter will be 10 Sunday. She wants skincare too for her birthday. So it's a big thing, ain't it? Jeanette Knox King said my daughter is 12 and loves Safari and Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
Annette Knox Telly said my niece, she's talking about her same person. Yeah, her niece put the punk. She said she tried to punk me into taking them to Safari. So Safari, did they have that on there this morning?
They talked about Sephora, yes. Sephora,
they talked about Sephora,
Ulta Beauty.
Ulta
and Jackson
Beauty
has both.
Andre Moore said it's the media marketing this towards that. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Because this morning they had a consultant
and her daughter.
And I guess she actually owns this company called Bubbles. I guess
I don't think she owns Bubble.
She was a spokesperson.
I think she was a spokesperson.
And I thought she might have been a dermatologist.
Nah.
But she was talking about the acts of how not to put this on. But when she was saying it, she was like, but this is a great product. And so I was like, this is just marketing, man. They use these kids to make money with.
They do.
Karen Watts said, my niece is 4 and she wants skincare and lipstick. So yeah, I know a lot of y'all understand it.
She said she 4, she wants lipstick and skincare. I can't deal with these children, I'm telling you.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Long as the adult supervised.
As long as it's supervised and they got the right, because I told Mariah, I said, what we're looking for you and your age group is hydration, keeping your skin hydrated and moisturized. Yep. I'm not worried about blemishes and uneven skin tones. We're not worried about that.
But that can make social media. When it comes down to that,
it can make their
like I told Mariah,
crazy,
because I had to watch her with that.
Yeah, we have to watch her.
One thing about it was today, because she said, "Daddy," because anytime we post a video with her making her skincare,
she wants to see how many likes she gets.
That's her. No, that's not it. That's her doing that.
Well, yeah, that's her doing it. Yeah.
She edits her own videos. We don't, but we look at it and she makes it. But she knows how to use these apps.
Yeah.
To put
she edits it herself.
She does it herself.
Yeah.
She does everything herself. So, but we monitor it. But the thing about that is, I don't want her to get to the point where she's looking and she's getting these, how many likes did I get?
Right.
And that's what I told her today. I said, look, I don't mind posting this because I told her, I said, I'm going to take it down because I had to edit some things. And I seen her kind of get upset. And I said, see, this is the reason why I monitor you, because
she got a little
this social media is dopamine for these kids. And that's the reason why a lot of these kids is walking around like zombies, because they can't be entertained by nothing, because with these video games and social media, like when we was younger, let me read some comments here. Barbara Noel said, I only use eyeshadow or nothing else more than natural moisturizer for her face and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's something going around. And so if y'all got these little young girls, now you may not know nothing about them, but they got friends who can talk them into doing this stuff. So if you got these tweens, 10 to 13, even younger, even older, if you see them in your makeup sneaking, if you done told them, look, you can't use it, be careful with them, because at the schoolhouse, that's where you're going to have the conversations. And when they come home, if you restrict them from it, they might be sneaking in your stuff. So pay attention to what's going on around you if y'all got these young kids, because they can grow up a little too fast.
Yep.
That's it.
Pay attention to your baby.
And it's that TikTok.
Yeah, that's that tactic.
It's that tactic. That's where it's going on at.
Where did it go? Okay, I needed more green. She said, no, it's not.
Yeah, she already on it.
She said, no, it's not. I'm going to put a can of peas in there because there's not enough green in there for me.
Michelle Wall said, that's like her son. PlayStation 5 will not go outside and play. I know it. That's how it is.
I know. Bless
Renee keeps them coming back. Said at the teenage, they will be into lashes and brown.
Oh yeah, she's already asked me for lashes, and I told her absolutely
she ain't getting
not.
No lashes.
I said I don't even wear lashes, so no, ma'am. She's like, but please.
Yeah, Carly said Mimi and Sissy got beautiful skin. Yeah, Carly said she said we turning up on my birthday, Christian.
All right, gotcha.
It's already made up. It's already old, baby. I told Christian I'm making my own. I told Christian I got to pick my cake out because I want her to make it.
I got you, baby. I told you, show me what you want. There we go. That look better. I needed some green in my soup.
Yeah, you got to put some green. You can put some green beans in it.
I ain't got none.
That's what I like in mine is green beans.
I ain't got none.
Some spaghetti noodles.
I got the elbow noodles.
Yeah, that's cool.
Need more tomatoes.
Amelia K. McKee said, good night, family. It was a good night.
Well, good night, sweetheart.
We got 2.6 thousand people.
Hey, everybody.
For watching. What's that right there?
Oh, those are potatoes.
Oh, I got you.
I got my potatoes boiling. I'm finna stick those in there.
So I guess I'm eating soup tonight. Danette Gim said that soup looks good. I know it. Thick soup. Yeah. Next time we make soup, I'll see if I can get Chrissy to making that kind of soup my mama and her mama used to make. You know, the kind that's
which one?
With the spaghetti and it's soupy. Like I showed you today.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So my mama made soup different. She loved this kind of soup, but she made when you put the spaghetti noodles in it. Yeah, the
spaghetti noodles.
The beef.
The actual beef, yeah.
Actual beef. How many of y'all? I don't know.
My mama didn't make it like that.
See, that's how my mama made it.
See, my mama didn't make it like that. This is how my mama made it.
She made it with the potatoes, the spaghetti. She put the green bean, and she put the beef stew chunks in it.
Okay, I have to do that
Yeah,
because
the beef.
I think
'Cause you
I
use
made it for
ground
you
beef.
several times, but
Yeah.
my mom, she didn't make it that way.
Yeah, I know. You
My
always do.
grandmother did though. My great grandmother, she did.
Maybe Wood will say, "Yep, put some organic in it." That's right. Put some green in it, baby.
Yeah, I needed some green.
But it's good no matter what. It's good.
There you go.
Neck bone soup. That's what it's called. Sherry Roseberry. You right, man. I remember neck bone.
Yeah.
Now I don't think she put neck bone. Yes, she had put neck bones in soup.
You've made neck bone soup before.
I've made that. Matter of fact, we have a neck bone soup. That's right. I
Yeah,
made
you
some
made
neck
it.
bone
You
soup.
made
I
it,
got to
yeah.
pull that. Y'all look on Tennessee Soul Food. I'm gonna pull that video up. Neck bone soup. I think I made that a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was
Christy didn't eat it. I love some neck bone.
I tasted it, but it was okay, but it's not my.
We got about 600-700 videos on Tennessee Soul
We got a
Food.
lot.
We need look. We got so many
We got a
videos.
lot.
We need to resurface some of them old videos, man. Neck bone soup. I did make some neck bone
You
soup.
did. Put my face
And
in
it was actually good, man.
I mean, I tasted it. It was good, but it ain't
Sheila
mine.
Miller said, "Yes, I only want vegetables in my soup with some beef." I know. Sheila Reese said, "Everybody cook like their mama." That's exactly right.
That's it. Everybody
Everybody
cook
cook like their mama. May Whoop said, "I put okra in it." Yeah, a lot of people put okra
Yeah, a
in
lot
it.
of people put okra in it.
Ellen never said, "Chrissy, how long do you cook your potatoes before you put them in when they well done?" Cheryl Roseberry, thank you
I
for
don't
the
know.
stars.
You know, I didn't even test them. I'm just so used to knowing when something's done.
Probably about 20 minutes. Thank you, Lori
Not that
Campbell,
long.
for the stars. We
Hey,
appreciate it.
Lori.
Lori Campbell out of ATL. Thank you for your stars. Henrietta Stevens said, "Big Low,
Yeah,
they
they
call soup bones."
Oh shoot!
Man, I used to love that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Get in there.
Shamika Kerr said, "I'm down the street with a bowl." Come on in,
Shamika.
baby. Lorraine Love said, "Put some beef broth in it with the soup, Christy. But that add some flavor to it." She got some. Well, no, you didn't put no beef broth. You put chicken broth in there, didn't you?
No, Lord, it's beef. I use beef. That's
Yeah,
what, that's what I cook
that's
my
what she
potatoes
uses,
in.
beef broth. Joy Cox said,
Beef
"I like
broth.
making beef soup with chunk roast." Yeah, that's what my mama
Chuck
uses.
roast. Yes, that's it.
Chuck roast.
That's it
Yeah,
right there. That's
good.
it.
Get that chuck roast real good and tender. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Harriet Davis, that's the only soup I fix, and chicken soup. Okay.
A little bit of beef broth in there.
Malika McDaily said, "And block grilled cheese."
Oh, honey, yes.
Amelia Seven said, "My mom used to make neck bone soup all the time. My husband just bought some neck bone, and them neck bones they got expensive too."
Sure
Man.
have. It ain't a po man food no more.
That's right. Neck bone used to be a po man meat, man. You know, everybody in town, you know, when they had it on sale, you go down the street, you smell. You knew when something was on sale back in the 80s.
Because you could smell it all down the
You can
highway.
smell it
all
down the highway.
the street.
We be playing in the street. We out there playing wiffle ball and stuff out in the streets, or tag football. And you know when they had chicken on sale, because all you smelled was fried chicken down in the neighborhood. Who I missed in there. You don't smell food cooking outside like you used to.
Do outside my house.
Well, yeah, outside here you do, but ain't no kids running up down the street to smell it.
Got a few kids.
Cow foot soup. Oh, Lord.
What is that?
That probably ain't bad. Sharon Brown said, "Big Low, I'm knocking at the door."
Yes, a little sugar.
Willie Mae Lewis said, "I make oxtail soup." Well, we know you old school, but that's some good stuff right there.
Still soup now.
Ellen Emma said, "I make neck bone soup." Cheryl Huddleston said, "That looks good. It does look
Thanks,
good."
Miss Clara.
I love some neck bone soup. So I'm going to pull it. Matter of fact, I got to pull it up to see how I made it. Ain't made because Christy don't eat neck bone soup.
I don't care for neck bones at all. I think it's because I ate it so much as a kid. Because Mama cooked neck bones all the time.
Because it was cheap back in the day.
She made neck bones, white beans. What did she cook? Let me think. Hold on. Neck bones, white beans.
Yes.
Fried
Cornbread.
potatoes with onions, cornbread. And that was usually what she cooked. And it was good. I remember eating it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But now as an adult, I don't care for it.
Yeah, she don't care for it.
I don't care for it.
But
Because I was still making neck bones when I met you.
I was at Walmart and I seen neck bones, man.
That's not
I saw a
fair.
little pack of neck bones, like $20. And man,
Yeah, I
used to buy neck bones for $3-4 a pack, man. They had meat on it too. Peggy Drum said, "Looks like a soup my aunt used to make. One of her favorites." Francina Smith said, "Yeah, they have got expensive. That's right."
Yes,
Malik Bailey said, "I miss those days growing up smelling those delicious aromas from." That's right, man.
Let me taste to see what I
It
need to
smelled
add.
good too.
Let's see what we need to add or take away here. Just need to
Gail Collins said, "Smoked neck bones, man. Y'all gonna make me go grab some neck bones, man. We might look. Lord, how it taste?
pretty good. Just a little more salt.
You ain't put no sugar in. Ain't
Yes, I did. You missed it.
I missed it.
I said, yes, that's sugar.
Oh yeah, I did see you put that in there.
All right, there's a little salt, a little more pepper.
Harriet Davis said, "Have you ever had 16 bean soup?" I have not. If I
No, I
had, I
have
didn't know what
not.
it was.
I don't like beans enough that I would want 16 of them.
Frank said, "I love neck bones and turkey neck boiled with potatoes and greens, beans or white rice."
You know what I ain't made in a while?
Renee keep coming back, said the bones and white potatoes and onions. Delicious from Chicago.
You know what I ain't made in a while?
Thank you, Camilla Sewell, for the star.
Thanks, Camilla.
Thank you, Camilla.
I ain't made a pot roast in a long time.
I just told you that the other day.
Yeah, do a good pot roast with some potatoes.
Old school pot roast in the crock pot.
Oh, yes,
with some potatoes and carrots,
peppers, and gravy.
Some gravy on it. Lord.
Some homemade mashed potatoes on the side. Lord Jesus, that sounds so good.
Why you talking about food I ain't even ate? I ain't ate nothing all day.
You ate your chicken.
I've been eating damn cake all day.
You ate your chicken.
I ate 3 chicken strips.
You did. You ate your chicken.
That's all I ate today. 3 chicken strips and some darn cake.
The cake is gone.
This is all. Look, the cake.
The cake is gone.
This is the raise that up. This is
the remnants of the cake.
This is the remnants of that cake, y'all. It is gone.
It is gone. That let y'all know it's good.
That'll probably be gone before the night is over.
Probably.
So the cake is gone, y'all. And it was, man, everybody who ate that cake said, man, she done got people. Look, your niece wants you to make her one for her baby shower. I'm going to make her baby shower cake. I promise. I'm going to make your birthday cake. I promise. Man, the thing about Christy cakes is they are delicious. If she just made them and just put icing on them, just a flat cake, it's just good. But when you make them look good, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll say, oh, wow.
I might not make it look the best, but they taste good.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that Jello pudding, that is the key to getting some. Because I love moist cake. I can't stand no dry cake, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because that cake fell apart once I started cutting it.
It fell apart.
Once I started cutting it fell apart.
And all them girls, they were like, man, this cake is good. They was taking it home.
They was tearing it up.
My niece was over here. She was like, look, my sister, she wanted the peas.
She was like, give me some.
Her mama wanted the peas. Look. Then we carried some home with the children.
I know, bless it.
That was a big old cake. I thought we had about half.
I thought we were going to have a lot of cake left over.
Shoot, they love that cake, boy.
They was in love with that cake. So, yeah.
That's when you know you got a good cake with it. When you ain't
got
nothing
left.
When
party and you ain't got nothing left.
And everybody toting off place like, ooh, can I have a piece of that cake? Then they called their mama. Mama, you got to taste this cake. That cake was delicious. And Chris, you just said that was the best cake you could.
I think it was because I shocked myself. I was like, dang, that cake was.
Well, you
good.
had all them different flavors. But
I think that's what it was. It was good.
And that icing was the bomb.
I told you that. Don't be slipping on that store-bought icing, y'all.
That icing was fire.
Y'all be slipping on that store-bought icing. Don't do it.
They said I like banana cake. I never had a banana cake. Sheila Reed said my mama taught me how to put. About the Jello pudding. That we've been doing that Jello thing, man. That is every time we make a cake, we gotta put Jello in it.
Yep, gotta put
Jello pudding. That is. Thank you, Monica Bernie, for sharing. We got 2.7 thousand people.
Hey, everybody.
Karen Johnson said, "I would love a birthday cake. Only birthday February the 2nd." Okay. Now we put up a post about the birthday. You know, we got a lot of people who got birthday. So every month we'll post on the first of the month, or maybe a couple of days before the month, where you get in the post and let us know your birthday.
Yes.
And if you got an email, a lot of people don't want nobody knowing they mailing address.
If you just want to shout out, just let us know when your birthday is.
Let us know what birthday. We'll do it. We can't do it for the whole year. We won't be able to keep up with it. But every month.
Yeah, we got to do it every month. Yeah.
I put up one about February. So y'all go back on there and y'all look at. If you have a birthday in February, respond to the post that I put up. It's me and Christy.
January, we sorry.
Yeah, we missed out on January because we come up with this about a couple of weeks ago. We just now got it in the making. So we're going to go back and we're going to put all those birthdays on the calendar and the post, and every day we'll send out a virtual card. We're thinking about getting something like some bracelets, you know, some bracelets with our names on them. We're going to do something. You know, we like to just give back. We can't help everybody on their birthday because it's a lot of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all. We go broke sending gifts to everybody.
I know.
But we do want to show some recognition. Thank you, Marva Logan, for your stars.
Hello.
You know, we can send cards in the mail, you know, and personalized stuff. You know what I'm saying? So give us your birthday. If you give us your mailing address, we'll try our best to
inbox that, please. Don't put that on the post.
Yes, don't put your mailing address on the post.
Yeah, you don't put your email address and none of that stuff. Don't put your personal information on the post. Inbox us with
Inbox us.
Inbox us or email us on that.
Because I put the email. We have Tennessee Soul. We have an email.
Yeah, use that and it helps us filter through it easier.
Yes. Than
inboxing. So, I mean, if you have to inbox, it's fine. But
now, if you want to give out your information, that's up to you. Some people don't mind. But if you got a P.O. box, that's fine. But you don't have to give out your mailing address, and we will keep everything confidential.
Yes.
If you don't trust that, then just give us an email and we'll send you something virtual or whatever. Just show them some recognition back, y'all. That's all. Debbie Waring said, I love to bake. I got you. Texting Holloway said, I made chicken stew and sweet potatoes, cornbread. That is yummy. Jamitra Reed said, good evening. Tracy Atkins, how are you doing? She is on.
Hey, Trey.
How are you doing, Tracy Atkins? What are you up to, baby? She is doing good today. Lois J. Campbell said, what's your next cake, Christy?
Whatever Big Low wants. It's his birthday next.
Lori, my birthday is February 17th, so I just told her today that I'm gonna come up with a cake, and you know I like to do things big, so I'm gonna give Christy a challenge on my birthday. Y'all. I'm giving her a challenge.
You ain't giving me no challenge.
I'm giving you a challenge, so I'm giving you plenty of time. Thank you, AS Green. Here come the look, Christy. Here come the cat.
Hey, how you doing?
Here he come. Boom.
Meow.
Thank you, AS Green. We appreciate
AS Green.
The virtual gift. Thank you very much.
All right.
Lynette Smith said, I made a seafood boil. Girl, man, I want one too.
That sounds good.
2.6 that. I do want a seafood boil. The only thing I eat in my seafood boil is what?
You like them, what's some things called?
Them little bitty red, I don't forget what they call too, man.
Crawfish.
Crawfish.
I think about what I was thinking about.
I love crawfish. That's one of them summer things.
I didn't like those.
With a nice
I tried
them. Crawfish with some corn and some potatoes, man.
The corn and potatoes was fire in it.
And a good Bud Light. Oh Lord. How many of y'all like crawfish? Crawfish boil.
It's a shrimp.
You can add shrimp to it.
Yeah, you did that last time you added shrimp for me.
Yeah, you can have a shrimp boil, but I love crawfish.
You doing it the way I showed you? Good. Right. That's what you use. Use those pads to do it on your neck. That's right.
Move that out of the way for when you get ready to go. There you go.
Take that back to Sissy.
So Mariah's doing her little skincare, her bunny ears.
She got me one. Look, I told her we'll start doing it together.
Yeah, y'all.
So we're going to go to Sephora and Ulta.
Where's Sephora at?
Sephora's, I think it's still in the mall. If I remember correctly, it's still in the mall. That's right.
Gay Carly said, I don't like crawfish. I love crawfish. I can eat them because you have to eat crawfish slow. And some potatoes and some corn, man. Man. And some boil. I love it. Matter of fact, y'all making me hungry. I ain't ate nothing today.
You have ate something today. Stop saying you ain't ate today.
Nothing. I ate 3 pieces of chicken strips, baby. I'm hungry.
Okay, but you can't eat a lot.
So you should tell me I don't need to eat?
No, I'm just saying.
So what's your point? What's your
because
argument?
you keep saying you ain't ate, but you have eaten something
it's
today.
not. See, you too technical. I'm not saying I technically haven't eaten. What I'm trying to say is I'm hungry.
Okay, well, the soup is done.
I don't care if I ate a cow. If I'm hungry, I ain't eating nothing. That's how
okay, well, the soup is done. I'm finna make a sandwich to go with the soup.
Feed me.
And I'm
Rhonda Armstrong said, I love, but right now, Big Low, they are $15 a pound.
Good Lord, really?
Oh, Lord, they ain't $15 a pound when you catch them. Catfish $15 a pound too, but baby, not for me. Let me tell you something.
That's crazy.
Let me explain something, y'all. Since she said it, I want to explain something.
That's cray.
Let me explain something, y'all. Food is free, baby. Let me explain something to y'all. I understand.
Well, not all food is free because you ain't in the area where
I'm about to make a point. So you finna miss the whole point of what I'm going to say.
I thought we.
Let me tell y'all something. Why she get these plates? Food is free. I know everybody got to, we caught up in this living. I understand that. We caught up in the living. We live in a world where the markets have taken over. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to Walmart. You got to go to Kroger. You got to go to Costco. I understand, But man, let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. You don't have to go broke to kick it. Seeds is free, baby. All of these foods you buy down here at Walmart and everything y'all talking about high, God did not intend for us to be buying this stuff. Now, I know we live in the world. It is what it is. You're getting caught up. You got caught up. But before, what you want, baby?
Literally, this is how much is on my neck.
That's right. That cleanses your skin.
Yeah, that cleans your skin.
What I told you.
That's what it's for. There you go. You good. You doing good.
That's right. That's how you clean your skin.
But let me say this. I'm going to get back to Christy. Food is free. Now, I'm not saying that if you got the money to buy your food, you go to work, get your check, you spend it on food. That's right. Everybody does it. But if you can't do that, God didn't intend for us to be buying food. We do it because we caught up in this system. Seeds is free, baby. If you hungry, all you got to do is have a patch of dirt. And seeds is free, okay? Cows ain't supposed to be getting paid for. You ain't supposed to be buying chickens, baby. But we do. We caught up in this world. We caught up in it. You got to buy it. But see, if you reframe, look, I don't buy fish. I don't buy tomatoes much. Now, during this season right here, when I can't get them because we live in an area, but that's why your grandmama and them taught you that when the summer's here, you grow food and you put it in the freezer. See, your grandmamas didn't go to, let me tell you something. I had a grandmama and she fed the whole neighborhood. She raised kids. She raised her own kids. She babysat and she didn't have nothing on Social Security. Let me tell you something. She kept a freezer full of food. My daddy fished all the time. She didn't go hungry. Matter of fact, I was fat eating off her table because she wasn't caught up in the clunks of society. Food is free. And Big Low take time out. Now, I do buy food, but let me tell you something. Get you a freezer, get you a backhoe, And when I say a backhoe, I mean a hand shovel. Get you a shovel, get you one of them hoes, put you some work in, and baby, you can eat all you want to. You ain't got to go broke to eat. They done made you think this is called commercialism. Don't fall for it all the time. Look, get you some dirt, get you some buckets, grow you some tomatoes, grow you some potatoes, get you a chicken. Don't cost much. I can go down here at Co-op right now, or I can go to Tractor Supply. They do it every spring. Them little bitty chicklets, you can buy a whole lot of them. Get you some chicken pen, put them in there, go down to Co-op. For the same thing you buy a bag of potatoes with, you can buy a bag of feed. Feed them chickens. They grow. In 3 months, you got some big old chickens walk around. Yeah. Go out there, grab one of them, load your freezer up with chicken. Go buy you a cow instead of going down here at Piggly Wiggly. Mariah, come on now. Instead of going down there at Piggly Wiggly and buying neck bones for $15 a pound, go down here where they kill hogs at the slaughterhouse. Buy you a whole pig for about $200. Get him sliced up. You got bacon, sausage, shoulders. Man, let me tell y'all something. Big Low ain't going broke to eat. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all let these politicians and these commercialized folks get y'all caught up in that mess. I ain't doing it. Big Low gonna go get him some worms. I ain't paying $15 a pound for no catfish.
Everybody can't do that now.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Ain't no such thing as I can't.
Everybody can't do that.
Everybody can't do what?
Okay, if you live in an area where
tomatoes, that's where you want to live.
Well, you can't help where you live. Everybody can't live in the country. If you live in the
concrete jungle,
everybody can't live in the country.
Everybody can buy a 5-pound bucket and go outside and dig up dirt.
They may not have no space. They ain't got no dirt and they got no space.
Gold is free. Y'all know that? Diamonds is free if you know how to go get them. You know what they done back in the gold rush days? You know why gold costs so much? Because somebody got to go get it for you. Go get it yourself. You ain't got to spend no money on no gold. Hurry your butt to the river with a bucket and shimmy. Is that what they used to do? Anyway, let's get back to it. So let's get back to it, y'all. Big Low done. That's my rant for the day.
That's your rant for the day.
I kept it short, David. I kept it short. I kept my rant short today.
You kept your rant short.
So the supers you doing crackers today? 2.5 thousand people think y'all. Oh, man, I missed those the good old days. That was the good old days, baby. Peanut butter sandwich. Oh man.
No, wrong one. Where's my spoon go?
Wendy Hawson said, "Let's make a dessert, Chrissy. They're trying to keep you on."
No dessert. Okay, so no, I can't have desserts. I'm gonna go on and tell y'all.
Why can't you have desserts?
Well, I don't need desserts. Piece. I know, but I don't need it because of what I found out today. Remember?
What did you find? Oh yeah, I forgot. You got to go to the doctor Wednesday anyway.
I do. So today I got my blood work back. My thyroid is fine. Iron level's still good. But Christy's A1C is slightly elevated. So
A1C is up.
Yeah, A1C it's just slightly elevated. So we got to stay out of that stage because diabetes does run in my family. So
it does. Your grandma.
I got to scale back.
You got to scale back on them darn potatoes. That's right. That's what's gonna get you right there. Iris Murray said, "I agree with you, Big Low. You plant and you fish and you unfortunately hunt. You right. You got some chickens. You can buy a whole cow and a whole pig. Also, don't forget the barter system, the barter trade. Y'all remember back in the day, you used to borrow a cup of sugar from your next door neighbor. We need to get back to that. Go over to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, can I borrow a cup of sugar?
Neighbor.
How many of y'all used to do that back in the day? That's when Ronald Reagan was the president. Everybody was broke, boy. Him and Jimmy Carter and all them sons, they was Gaddafi and they was juicing us. North Defense, that's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right there. How many of y'all still like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Gotta have PB&J.
That's what I used to eat with my soup.
Get back on
That's good stuff right there, baby.
Yes, it is.
Toast, peanut butter and jelly on toast, baby. That's just as raw as you get right there. You can't beat it.
Can't get no better.
You ain't got to be bougie when you eat. Tracy Frank said, when you buy your bread, put it in the freezer overnight, it will turn into a resistant starch. Oh, I don't trust that. Just like I don't trust no Ford. I don't trust that.
I can't.
She said, put your bread in the freezer. I guess she said it'll be carb free. I ain't dealing with you today. It might be.
I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. So like my thing is it's the potato. I already know that's the culprit, the potatoes and the sweets.
Michelle Wall said she had peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch today.
Yes.
Tamika Curry said, just cut back on starch and carb. That's it. You know, diabetes. Now, some people got diabetes. They can't help it. It don't matter what they eat. But most people who got diabetes, it's a nutrition thing. Because Chrissy's not really diabetic. She's borderline, which means she can control it if she just cut back on the starches.
Yeah, this is the first time my A1C has been elevated in years.
Like I told her, she pushing 50.
Years. The last time my A1C was elevated was, God, I was a teenager. I mean, since I've been an adult, I've never had, other than when I was pregnant, But as an adult, I have never
but you
had.
Pushing 50. That's what you got to remember.
I am.
You remember I told you when you turned 50, baby.
Everything start falling apart.
You start getting the AAA membership cards and stuff. It's coming on, baby. You finna be 47. You right there with it. Hey, I done told you now.
I know.
I'll be 52 next month in a couple of weeks. Now I'm trying to tell you, when you get close to 50, son, any low grade problem you got, that low grade fever gonna turn into a full blown fever. That low grade diabetes gonna be full bleed. That low key blood pressure is you gonna be on pills. That's what happens. Cause at 50, you ain't middle age, baby. You middle age when you hit about 35. You middle age now. 50, son, you done got over the hump. A lot of y'all be like, I'm 50, I'm middle age. No, you ain't middle age, you 50. Your lifespan ain't nothing, but now you can live to be as long as the Lord let you, but that's good right there. That looks good. Ooh, that looks good.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, you pushing 50, baby. You got to control that.
I know. I was very shocked when she said it this morning. She was like, well, we need to discuss some lab work. And I was like, okay. So in my mind, I'm expecting her to say something about my thyroid because of her thinking I have a goiter. So that's what I'm thinking. I was like, so I said, so is my thyroid out of whack? She said, no. She said, honey, your A1C is slightly elevated. That's the first time I've heard that since I was a teenager.
Mabel Woodward, thank you for the stars. We appreciate
There you go. I'm done.
Yeah. So that is the meal today. That's a beautiful. I think I might just have me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
There you go.
Tamika Curry said she was borderline and she cut back too. And she once said at 50 years old, I found out I had gout. Me too.
Oh God,
I did not. I had the first gout episode I had. I think I was 51.
About 2 years ago. First time you had one. Yeah.
I didn't even really realize what gout was.
No.
But boy, let me tell you something. When that foot swelled up on me, I was in that truck. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
What in the world? You called me. You like, I'm in pain. I was looking it up, and it said, I think it's gout, Christy. I think it's gout.
I was in Dallas, Texas when it hit me.
It was.
Man, that hurt.
Just so happened you had some ibuprofen on your truck.
Just so
you digged for an hour looking for.
I was about to call the darn ambulance on me, man. I didn't know what it was. I was like, what if I?
And the ibuprofen helped. It didn't take care of it, but it helped him. Bless her.
That night, that night, the Lord was.
He was definitely with you because you found him ibuprofen on that truck.
But let me tell you all these stories. Then we're gonna get back to the food. We're gonna let y'all go. I was on my truck, man. Master Bennett, thank you for MS Star Bennett, however you pronounce it. Thank you for your stars.
Thank you.
Y'all was in Dallas, Texas, man. I was doing my break on my truck, and I was just laying there chilling, watching TV on my truck because I had a TV on there. And man, my foot was just hurting, man. Felt like I done broke my ankle. I'm like, what is going on? And it just progressed throughout the night. It got to the point where it was so much pain that I had to call Chris. I'm like, Mabel Woodward, thank you for the stars. We appreciate
Thanks, Mabel.
So I said, look, y'all. I called Chris. I said, baby, I don't know what's going on. I said, but my foot is hurting. I said, I don't know what's going on. I thought I done broke my ankle, man. And I was looking for the ibuprofen because I kept medication on my truck. And I kept looking. I didn't find it. I looked all over that truck, y'all.
You did.
I started to call my auntie who was a nurse and say, what's going on with me? But I looked all over that truck and I didn't find none. So I was suffering, man. I started to call the ambulance.
Yeah, because you remember you had me. I was looking around where you were. I was like, where are you? And you looked on the map and it gave you your location. And I said, let me see if there's a CVS, a Walgreens, some kind of pharmacy around you. Yeah. That, because, you can get stuff like that DoorDash. I can get you a DoorDash. Of course, there's nothing in range.
It was late, too.
It was late.
It's 12, 1 o'clock.
It's late. There's nothing in range. So, yeah, he kept digging and I was like, did you look in the glove compartment? He was like, yeah. I said, but look again.
I prayed. I was just, I was praying. That's the first gout episode I ever had. I didn't know what it was. I felt so bad. Lord, I don't know what's going on. I didn't know if I was sitting there having a stroke. I was on that truck by myself. And something just told me, how you hit your conscience. I done looked all over that truck. I've been looking for an hour, hoping I just found a crumb. Like a crackhead be looking. Like, I'm looking for a hit. I'm looking for some ibuprofen. I done tore that truck up. I done laid down and give up on it. I couldn't find none. Finally, something hit me. I guess it was the Lord talking. Get up, get up. I got up and I looked again in the glove compartment. And just so behold, There was 2 ibuprofen just laying right there. It was just laying there, man. And I'm like, what is the chance of me just opening up the glove compartment and 2 ibuprofen laying there?
Yeah, because you sent me a picture. You said, are these ibuprofen for sure? And I said, yes.
Beverly Shaw, thank you for the stars.
And you was like, I'm taking them. I was like, are you sure? You said, I don't care.
For all I know, I was taking codeine. I didn't know what it was. It was 2 pills. I thought, it could have been codeine. It could have been anything. I just took them. And man, after about 30 minutes, I finally
like,
went down.
God,
that was my first gout attack, man. That hurt bad, man.
Yeah, bless you. I felt so bad.
Big Lou Houston, what is going on?
Hey,
WL. That's right. Big Lou Houston said that was the Lord. That's exactly right.
It was.
Because I prayed about it. I said, Lord, I don't know. Because I didn't know what was going on. You knew when you start hurting and you don't know what's going on, you don't know if it's something in your blood. You could be having blood clots. And I'm in this truck by myself. I said, I don't want to die in this truck tonight because I didn't know what that pain was, man. I done towed that truck up looking for some ibuprofen that I know I had and I didn't have it. And I finally give up, man. And I finally found 2. They were just laying there, man. They were just laying there. It's like God said, look, I put 2 ibuprofens in that glove compartment.
Right, because it ain't like it was a lot in the glove compartment.
It wasn't. I mean, seriously, man.
It was just a few things in there.
I was laying there and I just woke up. I'm like, look in the glove compartment.
Look again.
I said, like a crackhead. I got up and I popped it open and they were just laying there like, what in the hell?
Yeah, because we were FaceTiming and you was hobbling. Bless your heart. I felt so bad because I'm like, I'm not there to take care of you. See, it was times like that as a trucker's wife, it broke my heart. Because, as women, we are caregivers. It's just natural. So for him to be on his truck and he's in pain and there's nothing I can do. That's when I felt so helpless. There was plenty of times where he would get ill and not feel well. And I'm like, I have no way to help him. And I always felt so helpless as a wife. I did. It was awful. I hated it.
That thing about being a truck driver.
I hated it. I hated it.
I done laid in the truck with the flu. I done laid on. I done laid on side of the road. I got need to be in the hospital. Got the flu, baby.
Yeah, you had jaundice.
I had jaundice in the truck. I'm laying there, man.
Your gallbladder was about to explode.
That's why I had to get off that road, man. Anytime you have trouble.
Awful.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
That was bad.
Laying in that truck, man, hurting, man. I'm gonna be here for about 3 days, baby. I think I got the flu. Look, I go there to the supermarket, get me some Theraflu, and just close the truck up, just cut the heat on it later, man. Just hope the Lord just save me, man. That's rough.
It was a lot of time. I hated that one time when you walked in the door and you had the flu.
I had the flu.
And I told you, I said, it sounds like you got the flu. You was like, I gotta deliver this stuff, Christy. I got to. Oh, yeah. And I said, you need to come home. You said, when I get this load done, I will make sure to not take on any more loads. And I said, okay. And you didn't, but you were sick. Boy, when you walked through that door, I didn't realize how sick he was. I mean, he looked like death walking through that door. It took every bit of his strength to get out of that truck that night. And I felt so bad. Oh God, I felt so bad.
But I was determined, man. I had to provide.
That's the one thing you done. You done your job.
That's what a man do. And he got to provide.
You always done your job.
Baby.
Always. You always make sure you done your job.
Make sure y'all ate.
You did.
Because y'all always talk about how, I'm going to say something about this. Because, we men, and I know I'm getting off the subject. We talk, we're going to show the food. Trust me, we're going to show the food. But, as men, we have a response. I'm talking about a man. I ain't talking about just a male. I'm talking about a man who take care of his family and take care of his wife and kids. I always told my wife, and y'all don't hear this story, I am the provider. That's what, in my eyes, I am. Everybody else, you have your own opinion about whatever. But my job is to take care of my family. It's my responsibility financially and, to take care of my family. If my wife works, that's just a bonus. I always told her that, any money you bring home, that's just a bonus to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that a man's responsibility. I know in today's society, women, y'all got y'all thing. Y'all can make just money. It ain't nothing wrong with that. If Christy was a doctor and she made $500,000 a year, hey, I'd be happy. But I don't expect that because I am the man. You know what I'm saying? And if whatever she does just takes burden off me. But it's my job to keep Christy and the kids low key. See, that's what makes it. Y'all know y'all always say, Christy, you're a great mother. You're a great mother. And daddies, just like on Father's Day, we don't get much attention on Father's Day. And that's natural. Women, they the caretakers. But the reason why a good woman can be a caretaker is because she got a good man. And see, Christy, that's what I do for her. Y'all see the way she take care of the kid and she's here to do birthday parties and, because a good man can take the burden off of a woman because a lot of y'all women, and it's not y'all fault. You got men who don't take care of you. You got babies by men, they gone. So you have to take the role of a man. And so if you got to go out here and work 10, 12 hours a day and be the financial burden and everything, then it's hard for you to be a nurturer to your kids because you stressed out. You don't have the energy. And so you take that out on your kids. They suffer from that. Some of them do, not all, but some do. So the reason why you can see Christy being a good care provider is because she has a husband who takes that burden off of her. She don't have to worry about bills. I told my wife, look, it ain't your responsibility to worry about that light bill. That's my responsibility. Now, it's time she kicked in that she's kicked in when I didn't. But the reason why she's a good mother and the reason why she's a good nurturer, and she would be that anyway. But the fact that I take on the responsibility as a grown man to be the man of law and order, and I'm not liked in my house. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not liked.
You are.
I take that back. I take that back. I'm not going to say I'm not liked. But I'm speaking for men because, see, we don't get a voice too much in this. I'm the man of law and order. I'm the one who's going to say, y'all need to do this, you need to do this, because that's what an alpha man does. And of course, I'm not going to be liked. And most of y'all women who grew up, some of y'all grew up without fathers, you didn't have a father. So when you see a man like me, I seem to be a little bit overburdened. But I'm just an alpha male who takes care of my family. And of course, I know I'm not going to be liked by the majority. But what it does, it allows Christy to come down. When she don't have to worry about bills, when she don't have to worry about what she gonna eat, when she ain't got to worry about getting up, going to work every morning, that's because I take that burden off of her. So therefore, that allows her to be a good caretaker. So, and I know in these comments, a lot of people, you're a good mother, and very seldom do I hear people say you're a good father. And I don't expect it because I understand it. I understand it totally. Trust me, I do. It's rare for me, even on Father's Day, you got mothers. Well, I'm the daddy too, on Mother's Day, it's all about the mother. On Father's Day, it's 50% fathers and mothers because the mothers is the fathers too. But I'm used to it. But I understand my role, so I don't look for no hand clap. I just know my role. And I let Christy get the praise for being a good mother that she is. But without a good man in the house, if I wasn't here or any other man to take that burden off of her, guess what? She would have to go to work. She would have to provide, and therefore the children gonna get lack of because of that. So y'all need to start encouraging y'all men and give some of these men that's at home taking care of their kids that y'all fail to say, hey, you're being a great father, whether you like him or not. If he's doing a good job, give him a handshake, man. If he's a man who comes in and makes sure that his kids eat, make sure that his kids is disciplined. I don't want Christy to have to stress about disciplined kids. I look at him and I look, if you mess up, if you do something again, I'm coming in there and I'm going to get that. But that takes her burden down because she shouldn't have to worry about disciplining kids. That's what I do. Some of y'all don't agree with it. I understand it. But that's why Christy can be a good mother, because I take that slack off of her. So she can come in and bake cakes. So she can get a good night rest and sleep in during the day so that she can be there for the kids. I'd rather be out here breaking my back, being gone for that. Now that's not the case, but it could turn back into it. So that's my speech to y'all. If y'all got a good man at home, because I know most of these people on here are women. If you got a good man at home, slack up on the man, show him you love him, man, because he has his own battles. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's how I give you a hard time sometimes. Yeah, you do. I'll tell you, I apologize, but I give you hell sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, it's natural. I know.
I do, because see, I'm an independent person. Like I have independent thinking, and I have alpha in me. And of course,
but see, that's why you gotta let that alpha go.
And I have for years. I've let my alpha go, and I still let it go. But she creep out here.
She creep
out here once in a while.
It's natural. To me and Christy have battles, man. I'm like, look, it's okay. If you either gonna let me be the man or you're not. Because and that's why a lot of men are. Some of y'all are threats to y'all men because y'all talk to him like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And what you ain't gonna do, my daddy, all that back.
Yeah.
We don't like all that disrespect. Now, if he ain't that kind of man, if he playing PlayStation, he ain't working. Hey, it is what it is. But if you got a man at home, he take care of responsibility. Oh, you always going to work. I don't know why. Hey, I gotta work, baby. I gotta take care of you.
That's the one thing I never complained about. I never was that wife that got upset because you had to work. Did it bother me? Yeah, but if you didn't, we didn't eat.
That's right. Lachelle Walton said, that's why I've been married 30 years. I got a good, hard-working husband who provides for us. That's it, man. That's what I mean. I ain't trying to say, look, now everybody got split decisions about how they think of family. That's just how it works for us.
Right.
But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there too. That's my second rant. So let's get down to the food. Let's get on to it. Come on, let's close the show. Get on.
All right, we're done. This is our beef vegetable soup. It's simple, to the point. brown ground beef with onions, seasonings. That's a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some crackers. We got mixed vegetables in the soup, got some seasonings, and we're ready to go.
Mabel, we appreciate your
Thanks,
stars.
Miss
Thank you
Mabel.
very much. But that soup looks good though.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna eat all that right there.
You ain't gonna eat all that. You can't.
Charlie Thomas said, "I think it's so sexy when my husband tells me to settle down." Ain't that right?
It is.
I just said that the other day.
You did.
I think all women say that. Look, when a man get rough with you, and he say, "Look," and when you know you ain't doing nothing, you know when y'all get the popping them dog off. When your man stand up, you say, "Get your butt in there, set your butt down." I think some women think that's sexy.
I do, because see, you know that me personally. First of all, I got to clap back, but then after we done argued, I think about it. I be like, damn, okay, he told me go sit my ass down.
That's
okay,
right.
I'm gonna go sit down next time.
That's sexy. And when we say it the wrong way, that's
different. That's different.
See, right. I think it's sexy when look, Chris, let me tell you something. You either get your butt in there and sit down. She talking too much. You just start that rant, your emotions in you. I ain't finna hear it. Get your ass in there and sit down. And she'll walk off. She like,
I be pissed off at first.
but then she ready. But about an hour later, boy, she ready.
I'm setting my arse down.
Called makeup sex. That's why they call it makeup sex. It turns you on, damn it.
I can't.
That's why y'all see me hitting on that butt the other night. I turned that butt up with a pow, pow. She got mad, but she liked
mad
it.
at you.
She liked it.
Because you
showing this
me
suit.
Fall.
It's after 6 o'clock. We show this suit.
Yes, it's time to eat.
Slow motion, baby. This is the soup Chrissy just cooked, y'all. There we go. That's that good beef soup. What all you got in there, baby?
We got some potatoes. We got 2 cans of mixed vegetables, 1 can of peas, some about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, some onions, tomato juice, salt, pepper, sugar.
That's it.
Some. And elbow macaroni.
Elbow macaroni.
Forgot about the macaroni.
And that's the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that goes with it with some crackers and some soup with a little parsley on it. So that's what we have for supper. We thank all y'all. So I'm going to let Christy close the show.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us for our Monday night edition of Tennessee Soul Family. We love you guys. Thank you all for joining us once again. And y'all hung out with us all weekend. Once again, big thank you for all of you who hung out with us for Mariah's birthday weekend. Those of you who sent her well wishes. Those of you who sent her a gift, whether it was virtual or physical. Just praying for her to be who she is. It's beautiful. We love it. We thank you all for your support. Thank you all for your likes, your hearts. Thank you all for any stars that were sent tonight. Thank you all for your engagement with us and each other. Remember, here at Tennessee Soul Family and Food, happiness is always homemade. And until next time, this is Christian Bigelow. We out of here. Beef vegetable soup with a peanut butter jelly sandwich toasted tonight, baby.
That's it.
We'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. Good night.